Action. You the record. You never on the light now, senior man. You don't on the light. God. Now wow. That's how it be. I don't know whether we'll cut out that part now. We'll go leave out. Anyways, so Football Fans Tribe 2021. What a journey, what a year. I know that normally when you're at the ending of the year, they say, oh, this year was, or it will be, this year is an unforgettable year. Every year as you end the year, they always unforgettable. But last at the end of the day, I think I'll be forced to use that cliche to say 2021 was an unforgettable year for Football Fans Tribe, because on so many levels, you have no idea. Started this year on about 680 something full subscribers here, I think. We'll just make this video for YouTube at once now. Only YouTube. No need to. Every time I talk, there's no need to like put it on Facebook, Twitter. Maybe we'll just do new air posts for all of them. Let this be like a special for YouTube people only. Okay. So about 600 followers on subscribers on YouTube at the beginning of the year. I mean, I'm so grateful for where we are right now. I'm so grateful for how far we've come, thinking back on the journey. And Jesus Christ, now so this light this is I beg man, I give me 1 second, but I fix this light. All right. Sorry for that break. So yeah, the year started with Football Fans Tribe on about 680 subscribers or something close or thereabout. And to be honest with you, if I don't say this is another cliche thing to talk shit about, to be honest with you, if someone had told me as at January 1st that, oh boy, see where this channel will be, or see where this movement will be on YouTube, especially by the ending of this year, I for don't burn you hot slap, MTN, recharge card or Glow, hot one, but maybe like 1.5 to be privileged enough to have an audience that appreciates the content. Because at the end of the day, the whole idea of this thing was just because if you've been in the Nigerian viewing center, I'm sure you would have encountered people, the good, the bad, the ugly, mostly the good, and you would know how much the love for football is in the country and how knowledgeable some people are generally. And truthfully, Nigerians have passion for football. That's like a normal thing, everybody knows. And our passion for football leads us into following up on a level and with a style that nobody else on this planet can do. So the idea was just bringing the everyday Nigerian football fan where they watch match for viewing center or for bar, not the professionals, the journalists, not the OAPs, not the sports writers, the everyday football fan where just they watch match for viewing center, they follow up the club way in love, the way in fit, all the way from here. Bringing these people to the world stage and showing the world that, okay, this is how we love our football and this is how we follow up our football from this side. Because at the end of the day, Nigerian football fans are unique in the way they present themselves, in the way they follow up their clubs, and in the way they express themselves with passion, joy, anger, love, hate, comic relief at the same time. So that's what Jesus Christ. These balls, they're still there in this table. Okay, so before this show started, before this recording started rather, we were using these two balls to argue, and somebody use them to illustrate. One person said this is FIFA, and said this is CAF. So now why they still there? I don't even notice that they still there on top of the table. I didn't even notice at all. So we'll just keep them here. So anyways, so bringing these people, the everyday football fans, the taxi drivers, the guy just on the street, the barbers, the person selling fuel, everybody, we still love their club because everybody follow at the end of the day. So bringing these people to the world stage and telling them these are the now we be this, it was the dream. And coming this far is a miracle in itself, because 2021, I think the middle of 2021, or was it like approaching the middle, came with some sadness and a bit of a low, one of the lowest points ever. So I've not told this story before, but so we went to do match interviews, and it was a night game, so I think we finished around 10:30, I'll be 11 p.m. or thereabout, and then got back to the studio house, the house studio, and there's a way my part is, the table is close to the window, and so is the bed also close to the window. So I put it that way because my space, I want to be close to fresh air. So the process is film, edit, and then upload. So after the filming, of course, came back home to edit, and after the editing, at that point the computer was not really a speedster. the computer be like Danishitu or Metasaka or Crouch, very very slow. So why I can't hold this calf ball? I beg, I wanna chill with the big boys. I got to hold the FIFA ball, I beg. But no discrimination, I beg. We still the important. You sure this is the calf now, and this is the FIFA. We big pass there. So so after got back to do some editing, and then the system wasn't fast. So normally the process is edit, and then as the video is processing, you just take a nap, because that night is normally long when you're editing and uploading and everything. So many things they happen. So the video was processing, and then the normal thing is to sleep for like 40 minutes. Then when you wake up, the video is done. Then you upload and then do the rest of the work. So at that point, I slept my normal sleep, and when I woke up, everything was gone. The laptop was gone, because this was my head on my bed just beside the window, and then phone and hotspot. So phone and then hotspot, and everything was gone. So I walked around. Guy, you see my laptop? Guy, who take my laptop? Because I thought maybe somebody had taken it to copy out some movies or something. Did you see the system? No, nobody saw it. And then got back into the room and found out that because that night there was no light, so the generator was on, but it was louder than it normally is. So it was louder than it normally is. So I said, let me roll up the blind. So as I rolled up the blinds, the windows were wide open, and then the net, the mosquito net, the protective net or whatever, had been torn. So I took a picture after all the struggle, and this is the picture right now on your screen. And so that was how it happened. And at that point, the shock, the sense of loss, everything just fell upon me instantly. And that night's no funny. It happened around 2 or 3, but I couldn't sleep till the next morning, obviously, because of all the thinking and everything. So from there onwards, I started the struggle to retrieve the SIM card that was attached to the Football Fans Tribe account and emails, so that I could log in and then update people that see what has happened. But this whole NIN matter, it was not easy at all. The struggle went on for like 2 weeks, where I was going to the network provider's office every day. Like saying I mean they go sweep the place around 6 o'clock, 5:30 sometimes. So that struggle went on and on, but I found a way to log in with one of my friends' phones, and then I posted that see what don't happen. We were robbed last night of some important items, gears, and everything that we need your help to repurchase this item. So if you fit, just do it till you fit. And then the first person that responded was somebody that I don't think I've ever mentioned his name, but he has been on this channel a couple of times. He's a Manchester United fan, and my brother, my cousin Shama Bunting. So immediately Shama responded, and then he sent some cash alongside a couple of other people that sent what they could, and it wasn't really substantial to repurchase the items, but to know that there were people there that were concerned, and now that thing really separates Paul from Barnabas. So to know that there were people there that were really concerned, it was a thing of at least hope and joy. So that period had to start doing some many other jobs at the expense of FanStripe time to gather funds to repurchase some important items to use for FanStripe. So yeah, that went on for like 2 or 3 months, but some weeks later was working with this person's laptop and that person's PC and this person's PC along the line. Thankfully I had majority of the things backed up, so the work could continue like 3 weeks later normally, and we moved. Everything was down at that point, and to be honest with you, waiting will be the reason safe now. Just say God don't show you sign, my son. I beg, just just take the sign and give up from here. Obviously I didn't, and started re-editing again with people's laptop and got a phone to start posting again, and things were almost back in order, and we moved on from there. Got a laptop, a suitable computer that could do the work even faster after everything, and at the end it was a thing of praise that no wahala, at least we bounced back. And soon after we started having some like high numbers in terms of subscribers here, and of course followers all across social media. So I think that was the point. We went from 600 and something to about 800 and about 1,000, and then 5,000, and then 10,000, and then we kept rising from there with your help, of course. And then because Football FanStripe, 28th January 2022 would make Football FanStripe 3 years, and 11th of March I believe would make this special YouTube community 3 years as well, and grew and started reaching some landmarks. Is that the word? These things that happen to be where I go carry one word, they mistake another word, but like they sound similar, but like there's a word that's much better that can do the job. Hold on. Milestone. So we started hitting some milestones, but before we hit those milestones, bouncing back and getting back on our feet after repurchasing some of the items, that saw me achieving a personal dream of mine, and watching the Super Eagles live in action, something I've never done since like I know myself. But my papa they tell me, say when we small, he carry me go watch Super Eagles at the Abuja Abi Kaduna area, but that no be me. the main me either because of many factors it's something I've not done. So watching the Super Eagles in Lagos was not a bad experience at all. It was an experience, or it is an experience that till tomorrow I go hold. Which one I can't hold the calf ball? Why is my hand coming towards you? I wanna chill with the big boys. I know supposed. Okay, well. well. I just like the way this thing dey. The classic football now. This is the round leather game. So yeah. Once upon a time, footballs were looking like this. Now I just like this thing, and I like to have it around me on the decks, because we be not contemplate which thing we will put on top of the table. I don't ramble again. Okay, so Super Eagles, Lagos, good experience. Nigeria 3-0 Lesotho, I believe, and seeing all my boys, Iwobi and all of them, was a special experience for me. And I think Kurotams was there too. Met some incredible people, met some people that knew the face. It was like a first experience for me. Then they knew the fans tribe, so it was really incredible to be, and I felt really privileged, to be in that position to watch my guys live. And then just the whole feeling of that day was incredible. One of the best days of my life. But moving on, from there onwards, we kept bringing the content. Of course, 2021 kept going smoothly, and along the line, we hit a milestone. Don't talk landmark this time. Milestone of 100,000 views. So the first video to hit 100k views was Leicester City 4, Manchester United 2, and I think Chelsea play Everton that day too, Abi. Chelsea Everton, I believe. Brentford Chelsea 1-0. That was the right distance. So that was the first video to cross 100k views here on YouTube. And yes, very, very appreciative that finally at least we crossed that milestone, and it was a beautiful moment. And from there, started hitting new milestones: 10k subs, 15k, 20k, 25k, and at every point in time, on a note, I they always need and they tell on a thank you, because it's just something that the thing they bust my head. I know even I don't even expect it. I never expected it. So yes, we got there, and something that doesn't go away from anything we do: marriage, business, life in general. Challenges they left, challenges they right, challenges they up, challenges they down, challenges even they your body self. So yes, challenges everywhere. Challenges. We go film match interviews. The microphone, evil spirit go just fall on top of the microphone. Audio go dey messed up. You don't lose content for all your hard work. Nothing come out. Or I think we were doing a live show once, and then NEPA took light. Normally we do live shows with generator, but funny enough, that day was even our fault. Didn't get fuel on time, and then it was time for the show. So our hope one day NEPA hand, and they sure shaggy. They really sure shaggy. So challenges. We go get there. This is not a video of complaining. Now just to tell on how the 2021 goes. So yeah, we hit new milestones, subscribers, hit new milestones, cross 20k followers on Instagram. There's beginning to be more attention on our Instagram videos, which I'm very thankful for. Twitter started rising, Facebook, everywhere was on the boom. TikTok, relaunched the TikTok, and lo and behold, we also had an audience there. And it's just they crazy say you know go really understand, because when this whole thing started, my own was just make it just be say something they go up. But at this point in time, I know say you need a show for my body now. I suppose they dance, but you know go understand. I'm just so thankful for everybody that watches the videos, everybody that watches the ads for the whole thing. You need to skip the ad. You're sent from heaven. Super chats, super stickers in our live videos, special people from all over the world. Really appreciate you. the people that have donated so far to our AFCON fundraiser. I never even imagined that thing I just make be say talk, because they said a problem known is a problem half solved. So you just be like say more could talk, because if you talk your problem, nobody will know the problem. So we just say more talk. Never really did with an intention of, or with an expectation of getting anything. But funny thing is, we've actually been able to raise something far from the budget, but to be able to raise anything at all, I mean, it's something I'm so appreciative of. And to those man, this big ball again. I on this side. To those people that share the content, you preach the football fan tribe gospel to. There are people that message and say, "Oh, I've told everybody in my hostel about football fan tribe. It's crazy." Really, really appreciate you, and thank you for having the love for everyday human beings like us, and really, really appreciate your support from all across the world. I can't say anymore, but what I will say is what I always say. Thank you very much for watching this video till this point. Now you even special pass, because to follow this video reach this point, you don't try. And really, really appreciate you, and wishing you all the best things this new year. Also, thanks to the sponsors, the people that have trusted Football Fans Tribe with promoting their brand in 2021. Really appreciate you, and we hope we can work again in 2022. Thank you, just thank you, and thank you, and thank you. And hopefully by the time we're done to do the version of the 2022 version of this video, we'll have more W's to celebrate. So my name is Stokes for Football Fans Tribe. Thanks very much for watching, and see you soon.